That sounds better.
Mrs. Sam, I don't have a logo for that.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Did anybody get check the
Have you talked to Naya?
Yeah, I sent Naya her check 2 3 weeks ago.
She's been texting me about her check.
I sent her her check.
She got it. She said she'll probably contact you. Her mom.
She didn't work. She worked one day and
If you was texting me, you know, when I said I have my phone on.
she worked one day and she trained today, and I paid her for both of them. What was she asking you?
I paid it even.
Just forward it to me.
Yeah, I had to talk to him about mine. When you come to exercise, I'm gonna do the check.
I'm not asking you what you want.
My own check.
Press what?
They can't play with them. They can't play with us. Make sure they understand that from the jump of the game.
Not unless there's been another violent shooting. Yeah, that's it. You start up saying, I'm on the street. That's fine.
It's first game of the season. I think Virginia Providence away from here. They're getting a chance in the new year to start their new year as far as basketball is concerned, and they get started in conference play next week. So it's a big game for them. You give them a chance to play a Division I opponent, to travel only a few minutes down the road, but it gives them some very good competition to start the year off with. And of course, when you look at this team, you got to be on the lookout for a young lady, Cameron Lunsford, who averages, this last year, averaged 10.2 points per game. Cameron Lunsford is the go-to person. 10.2 points a game in 28 minutes. She's going to be near the front tonight to carry the load. And then the other junior that they have coming back is Genesis Wieners. She had 6 points a game, about 6 rebounds a game last year. Those are the only two players in this year that are playing experience coming back for the coach. Absolutely. And we'll take
Ooh, goddamn put her name in there.
lineups for both teams momentarily here. And you look at Coach Diop. Abby Diop is the head coach of the second season at Averett. She had a very good first season, 18-9. Did well in the conference. She's a quality coach. She's a developer of talent. And she's got some young people that she recruited, especially one that played from Greensboro. She played at Southeast. She has championship pedigree. Shantae Buffet was on 2 state championship teams in Southeast. Just an undersized player. So her job will be to develop Shantae into a guard over the next 4 years. 18-9 last year, made in the USA South Conference does Averett. And a lot of young players. I mean, you're looking up and down this roster. There's a lot of players that have never played college basketball having to go for the first time against one of the elite programs in mid-major basketball. 7 freshmen is what they scored on their roster. And even some of the juniors play all 5 of the last years. 9 players with very little college experience. This is going to be an eye-opener for those young men. What you want to see, what coach let's look at today's starting lineups. We're going to get 8 coaches again out of Danville. Last year, look, 8 and 9 in the USA South Conference. At one guard, 5'5" junior from Didn't Case at the guard forward position, a 5'8" freshman from High Point. Shantae Buffet, another position, 5'4" junior, excellent Cameron Lunsford.
dismiss it. You know, so to speak, if you're a player and not play your best or your hardest game. I'm looking for effort. I know Coach has talked to them about effort being the key for him to
Why does it say final?
In the front court, Jalen Nelson and Jalen Jones back in the backcourt for North Carolina A&T, who has possession of the basketball. In the front court, they're getting the Jones. That is Nelson who travels with the basketball.
What?
One of the other things I think that Coach wants to work on, like I said, floor spacing is huge because they want to space the floor well so they can get wide open shots and get opportunities to slash and get to the cup. But he's also going to turn to blocks, turnovers. He wants to control that. He wants to stay 13 to 15 winning. And so far, the champion has not seen that. They've been 20, 21, 23 turnovers. So that's one of the things he's going to work on.
13 to shoot for the Cougars now. As Case controls. 8 to shoot, man defense by the Lady Aggies. Case crosses over, kicks it out, and a traveling violation. And we have back-to-back turnovers to start. That's how A&T defensive set.
Okay.
Defense, I don't know any drive.
As A&T now has possession of the true freshman.
It's right now.
Okay, go.
Skips it now down low.
You can
Jones back glass move, shot off the glass, couldn't get it to go. All is restricted, secured by the Cougars.
Jones back with a good move inside. Just has to get up into the square. She can't leave it short. That's one of the things I know that they've been working on in practice.
Hunt throws up a wild shot off the glass, fighting for the rebound. A&T has it, looking to push. Tucker, 12 points in each of her games. As Nelson controls, nice pass to Jones back. The Aggies are on the board first and 2 nothing lead. 3 threes on the way to have the Marcus Hunt couldn't get that to go. All goes out of bounds. Or it's going to be a foul. Actually, Averett. That one goes against Courtney Hunt. And the junior from Rachel wins over first. Look at this.
And I'm looking at they say 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 for their guards. They don't look 5, 5. They look about 5, 2 or 5, 3. And they're going to have some troubles if they can't keep getting to that ball.
Jones back, lost it, got it back. Nice pass down low. Nelson.
Jones back. So right now they're close to first pass. It looks really good on the interior.
Lady Aggies out to the board, nothing lead. Ball is knocked away, and there's A&T forcing that turnover quickly ahead to the shot. She was fouled. Looks like she'll go to the line to shoot two.
Good pass that time from A&T. As you can see, they're looking to push the pace and push the basketball and see if they get some early scores, for just getting out of the line.
Cameron Lunsford again. We're going to be on the lookout for her for over 10.2 points per game is what she averaged on last year. Picked up her first personal foul. Able to go to the line to knock down the first. We talked a little bit about Walter in that open. Walter just 9 points, 4 assists, 3 steals in the win over Elon a couple weeks ago.
And again, that's the kind of consistency the coach is looking for. Looking for 8 to 9 points a game. Really drive his offense from an assist standpoint, and she did that against a very good mid-range team in Elon.
Thanks for it. Gets it out now to Hunt. Good defense by A&T. And a travel is going to be called as Tucker got her hands on the basketball.
And again, the pressure defense out top is giving David some problems. We spoke about that in our pregame meeting as to how we thought A&T would attack defensively because of their guard play.
Nelson down low to Jones, back lost it, able to kick it back out to Tucker. Now, free ball is on the way by Darcy.
She had a good set that time and good ball movement by the
8-0 left here. In the first quarter, North Carolina A&T State University on the campus. Or in Greensboro, I should say. North Carolina, a bad pass and a steal. Darks looking to push. Quickly ahead to Tucker. Tucker lost the basketball with 5. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
I thought she got fouled initially, but they called on the clutch. When she got fouled, again, they did a good job in transition, pushing the ball ahead. 5 in the lead, person running down.
Shante Lafayette picks up the personal foul, and it's her first. It's going to send the aforementioned Tucker to the free throw line. Again, 12 points in each of her games. And it's one of those things, Walter, you look at the stats at the end of the game, and she's got 12 points.
And it's flying. She does it without a lot of hoopla, without a lot of fanfare, but she gets it done. And that's an example of a solid basketball player.
Knocks down both free throws. A&T leads Averett here 10-0. Trapping defense with a nice pass and a bucket. Averett that time by Genesis.
Give her 42 pass that time by Averett. She's all kind of tapping. Tough call, but that was good that's Luxford that's getting much slower for you. They can get it forward. So what's that doing? It's a tough call.
Starks picks up the personal foul, and it's her first. Now full court pressure by North Carolina A&T. Kevin Easton into the game now.
What is that?
Lost it, a steal, and they
It's tough on Averett trying to get the ball down the court.
Deja Winters able to get it to go. Had the 25 points in the last game. North Carolina A&T 2 weeks ago, right here at Portland Sports Center. Averett with possession of the basketball, 22 on the shot clock, having trouble getting it in, and a timeout going to be called. Abby Diallo, head coach for Averett, called the timeout right to before that 5 second clock.
I actually thought he had maybe 5 second call. Good job by Coach Diallo. And able to lead
Back after this.
Oh no.
Give the gift of fun to everyone on your list with in-store assembly and free curbside pickup. Make this Christmas brighter together with Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Left here. In their first quarters, A&T has the 12-2 over Averett in the Division III school out. And when this game came together because South Carolina State unfortunately could not play this weekend, A&T needed a game. Averett has possession 15 now. On the shot clock, good defense and a steal by North Carolina A&T. With the steal, gets it in the post. Nelson, he couldn't get it to go. Foul to be called against Averett.
good attack that time by Nelson. And attack in front of the rim as that big should do against small players. Just got to begin to make those buckets and get the legs out.
No question about it. A&T with a big size advantage in play well into the Lady Aggies' hands as Nelson couldn't get the first free throw to go to that one more.
And we see early, A&T is trying to pound the ball and they made a concerted effort to get the ball on the goal post.
Second free throw by Nelson is good. Shayla Nelson, a sophomore from Goose Creek, South Carolina State. The Lady Aggie leads 15-2. Tackling defense. Averett having some trouble against
I think
A&T
it's
defense.
calling
Now
out
15
for
to shoot,
halftime
still not
and
in
for
its offensive set. Try, shoot, bucket is good.
Good drive that time by Averett, and I tell you what, those are the buckets they're going to need to make. They got to make some of those in order to keep this thing close. I don't care how many yards you have, I'm going to get as well.
Making the last point for Averett, and then Jones back coming right back for A&T, leads by 11. Averett with possession, 15 now on the shot clock for the Cougars. Man-to-man defense by North Carolina A&T. Case looking to drive, 6 to shoot, thought about the shot, kicks it out now. Leaders, 2 to shoot. Averett doesn't see it, and a shot clock violation.
Backline gap defense that time by the Lady Aggies, and that caused that turnover. They were just able to keep Averett out of the lane, out of the gaps, and because of that, they didn't get a shot off.
It's now going to control for North Carolina A&T. Kicks it in the corner. 3 ball is on the
It's the first of the year. It's the first big point I take it. I was 7 to 10 the other night. I'm going to pick it up and keep going. So right now she's 8 of 16 for the season. So 50%.
another turnover by the Cougars. A&T with the 18 to 4 lead. Of course, up next for North Carolina A&T going to be South Carolina State. Saturday and Sunday matchup. The game on Saturday at 2 p.m. on Sunday at 4 p.m. And you can listen to the game right here on NCAT.com. Nice move there by Anderson. Gets it to go.
She's going to be the young lady, a freshman that's going to be looked to give them some big minutes in the NBHC. So it's good to see her make that kind of move.
16-point lead for North Carolina A&T. Averett finally in its set, 15 to shoot. Shot is off the mark. As Lafayette couldn't get it to go, and here comes North Carolina A&T. Walton, high post, able to post down low now to Nelson. Turn around, shot, and lay off the glasses.
Nelson that time, she got herself, she got what we call rim recognition before she shot that shot, and it was buckets.
Right back the other way. Nice bucket. And a foul going to be called against Winters. Give a lot of credit right there to Cameron Lunsford. We talked a lot about her. She's making her presence back.
Cameron Lunsford, if you let her get going down, you'll go south. It's going to be a long day for you. And there are going to be some teams in the USA South Conference that are not going to be able to contain this young lady.
Free throw on the way. It rolls in. She completes the 3-point play. Does Cameron Lunsford again, the 5'4" junior from Apex. North Carolina holds the Cougars to within 15. Sitting in that zone defense. Jones pack, nice move, shot off the glass, missed, but winner right there.
Anticipation. I think she won at that time, and she gets the easy bucket because of it.
24-7, A&T with the lead.
See, if I'm able, I'm thinking about going to a 2-3 zone or something, trying to double down on the big, because as long as those bigs are getting wide open jump shots, it's going to be a long day for them.
Jumper off the mark by Leaders. Rebounded by Nelson. Here comes A&T again with the 17-point lead. Ennis has possession.
And Jones back, beautiful post on that time, a great defense by Leaders.
Here comes Averett back the other way. Laney Bethel now controlling the point duties for the Cougars. Lunsford, nice move, pulls the trigger. He left it short though, and here comes Tucker looking to push. Tucker from A&T wants possession of the basketball and a steal. Quickly ahead to Lunsford, 2-on-9. Lunsford lays it off.
Good job by Lunsford getting down there already. Half of her season average from last year. She averaged 10.2. She has 5 already today.
24-9, A&T with the lead. Nelson in the post. Nice cut by Winters. Had her shot partially blocked. The Jones back right there. Puts the shot off, and Jones back to the call for the offensive foul.
Jones back gets called for dropping the elbow, but I'm loving what I'm seeing out of Peters. Most player for Averett. She is really getting big and playing vertical, not swatting a lot. And therefore, guarantee some problems underneath.
Aggies so far, Shaylee Nelson, the 5-point station winners leads all sports as 7 points in the ball game. Full court pressure now by the Lady Aggies. So I think they're going to back off a little bit as Bethel controls. Good screen to Lunsford. Lunsford kicks it back out. 15 to shoot. Now for the Cougars. Bethel in trouble. Ball is knocked away. Almost a steal. 9 to shoot now. As Lunsford has it. Crosses over. 5 to shoot. Lunsford with the move. The teardrop couldn't get it to go. Offensive rebound. The putback. It's good. That's a good looking shot here by
Atisha Pate, freshman from West Forsyth, right here in the Triad area, says, look, I'm glad to be home. I'm going to show you all how to play this game.
Again, and the foul going to be called on Averett. But you look at Averett being sort of hanging around, I guess, a little bit here. Down 13, but playing hard.
They've been playing very hard. Coach Diop is going to be happy with the effort. Probably not happy with the turnovers right now. So she'll tell them, listen, give me that effort and protect the basketball and we'll be all right.
It is able to get it to go. He's seen extensive playing time here in the first quarter. A couple of injuries for North Carolina A&T. Kennedy Boyd is out today, along with Shannon Scott. 26-21, we're inside of a minute remaining here. Averett and North Carolina A&T from Corbin Sports Center here on the campus of North Carolina A&T State University. A steal as Tucker is going to be fouled in the backcourt after coming over to steal this foul. It's going to go against Cameron. That's what
And denied defense that time by Tucker. And because of that, she's going to get a chance to go to the line because that was their 15th foul. So A&T get a bonus for the remaining 43.8.
Lunsford has now picked up 2 personal fouls. She comes out of the game, going to be replaced by Courtney Hunt. Also 2 fouls for Shante Bethea of Averett. Tucker unable to get that first free throw to go. She's going to have 1 more. Tucker, again, the true freshman, 12 points in each of her previous 2 games, has played well for the Lady Aggies. Second free throw up, and it's good. So they can get that one to go. Here comes A&T with that pressure, knocked it away, and it's steal. By the Lady Aggies, and that round that he committed by Averett, and there she is. When Jersey's going to get the top one.
She was attack offense and not attack defense. And she gets a chance to go to the line and shoot 2.
They're not able to get the first free throw to go. She's going to have 1 more. Of course, she talking with Coach Robinson, young lady that is coming off the bench, could be a starter as the season progresses, but certainly deadly from 3-point range. She's able to knock down that last free throw.
You know, I like the fact that I do think she is a starter in this league. But I love the fact that she can come off the bench and give them the kind of spark and change the pace that she gives Lady Aggies.
Ball knocked out of bounds by A&T. Shot clock is at 20. Difference between shot clock and game clock, 9.6 seconds. Ball knocked away. Another steal. 5 points on their TikTok.
Not funny.
Trying to get it inbounds. Does. Quickly ahead. Bethel looking to run. Bethel with a nice leg arm. Good effort here. That's on the first 2 quarters. They come to an end. That's North Carolina A&T put up 32 points there in the first quarter. It's Averett 32-11. They're watching NCAT Aggies.
Conference success for our student athletes isn't just measured by wins and losses on the scoreboard or individual stats. For For nearly 50 years, it's also been measured by the performance in the classroom, in the community, and ultimately graduation. Our student athletes aren't just playing to win a single game. They're playing to
I
win
feel like the
at
couple
life.
under 100 points.
Because games end, but life keeps on going. The MEAC, educating student athletes for the game of life. It's bow time. Sometimes the holiday season is your busy season. You gotta get a tree, decorate the tree, stop your 8-year-old from climbing the tree, buy presents, wrap presents, return presents, tie some garland, hunt down those decorative pine cones, and take in the warm glow of red and green traffic lights. Mostly red. Why not drop a big boat box on it? Because with a slate full of boneless or bone-in chicken, biscuits, fish, and tea, if it's Christmas time, it's bow time.
Also, in addition to others getting it done in North Carolina A&T beats Averett 32-11.
Wow, I look at the 5 different areas of athleticism.
Darts could not finish, and Averett with the rebound.
Looking at the 5 areas of basketball: turnovers, points on turnovers, points in the paint, second chance points, fast break points, and bench points. A&T is just doing fabulous in every category.
Another step, Walton comes away quickly into Dart. Dart with the left hand. A foul going to go against the Cougars.
Dart will get a chance to go to the foul line and shoot 2. But I love that she's filling the lanes and getting out and giving herself an opportunity.
Leah Osborne picking up the personal foul. It is her first. Certainly we've seen Dart's very active and really A&T that defense. I mean, you're talking about 12 first quarter turnovers, a lot of those forced by the Lady Aggies.
They're just getting the passing lanes and they're doing a tough way to go. You put pressure on the guards. Averett is not deep cutting, they're not getting really flashing and getting over. And they're not making really crisp passes. But that's what this game is about.
What in the world?
Together, so they're ready for the conference play when it starts.
They go to gather this up, ball almost went out of bounds for the Cougars, now 12 to shoot. Hunt drives, Hunt throws up the shot, couldn't get it to go. Good rebound there by Darts, looking to push quickly again. Unable to maintain control was Jay Smith, and a turnover by the Lady Aggies.
Quickly back into the ball game and see Deja West coming in for Maya Tucker.
Averett with possession again, full court pressure by North Carolina A&T. Didn't quite realize where she was. That was paint by the Cougars.
Somebody come get this thing.
Dart shoots the jump shot. Go get your own rebound and put back. It's good. Count the basket.
That's the difference that Coach Rob is looking for out of his kids. If you miss a shot, so what? Go get the rebound. Go follow your shot and get paid. And that's how it belongs to you.
36-11 now. A&T again. You look at that first quarter stats. The A&T shot 11 of 15 from the field. Also 8 of 12 from the charity stripe. Darts couldn't get that free throw to go. We're going to have a loose ball foul that it's going to go against A&T. Jada Smith going to pick up the personal foul. It's going to be her first for the Lady Aggies for the game. Full court pressure by A&T, and it's really caused the Cougars. Again, you look at the Cougars expecting to play in November, much like A&T had expected to play until around the middle of December or so. We got a lot of freshmen on this Cougars squad, so we have Chris, and so far it's going to continue to be a tough team for A&T.
So it's also just a long learning curve for freshmen playing college basketball. I don't care what it's 1 or 2 or 3. The pace of the game is just different. The intricacies of the game are different. So you have to learn a lot more plays than you would in high school. So it's just a learning process. And they're behind it with the eighth ball, so to speak, because it's January the 3rd. It's their first game.
Lunsford, man-to-man defense for A&T as Lunsford controls. 18 to shoot now. Security there.
And she got a call in, but she was able to get it down.
12 now to shoot for the Cougars. Lunsford regains possession, looking for a screen, gets one. Drive, pulls up from the free throw line, couldn't get it to go. And there's danger Reynolds for the rebound for 18. Reynolds going to pull the trigger way off the mark. The ball goes out of bounds. It's going to belong to Averett.
She had to have a heat check. She was 8 of her last 11. And I want to see who's going to keep going.
Full court pressure and a 5-second count to be called against Averett. So that's, I'll tell you what, A&T defense against any opponent is tough, particularly against a team playing its first game of the season.
That's the first time until they have a good interior pass that time.
Takes the A&T lead to 38-11.
But, as I was saying, when all you're doing is practicing, that's all it's done. Sometimes you don't go as hard as you would in the game. That's what you see. You see
What you say?
because
Did he work it or did he say
it's the same people.
Did he work or did he say
It's a team like A&T, you got to come off.
Nelson off the glass.
Yeah.
He was trying to get the charge call to no avail. 42-11, A&T with the lead. Jump shot is off the mark as Mathieu couldn't get it to go. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to belong to Averett. Cougars with possession, 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Let's see what Lunsford can get done. She picked up a dribble that time.
Also, 5-second call, but able to get it to Davis Robinson. Shoots the jumper, no good. Returns with another rebound for A&T. Comes Winters quickly in the front court, getting it in the post, kicks it out. Jones back to shoot a three off the mark. And here come the Cougars.
That's a time I think, if NCAT play any other play, at the end of the day, I'm sure Coach Robinson will say, listen, if you get that interior pass in there, Jones back, cut the lane, and get a layup out of it. But I think the fact that they're looking for each
What the
other.
heck is going on?
Lunsford missed that shot. Nelson now has it just inside the three-pointer on top of it. He knocks it.
Nelson shows some range out there. Just an inside post player. She knocked down a big 17-footer that time.
Jalen Nelson with the bucket, came in averaging 5.5 per game. Has got 7 points in the ball game. Lunsford shoots the three-pointer. It's on the mark. Bucks out by Jones back. Check that, 9 points in the game for Nelson off the glass. Couldn't quite get it to be 11. All those on the line. That's going to belong to A&T.
That time, Nelson should have just powered it up. Without the double clutch. Probably would have made the shot foul as well.
Yes, substitutions for the Lady Aggies. Tucker, Ennis. Into the gap, replacing Darts and Winters. To the inbound baseline left. A&T trying to bounce pass, got it into Nelson. And the ball is loose.
It's gotta be
And
one
it's
of
picked up by Lunsford. Lunsford lost the basketball. And foul's going to be called by Lunsford. She made travel with the basketball.
What I like about the
She's tough to do.
she was going to hit a little Euro step. And Ennis thought she was going to the outside of the ball. So she was going to run very long. And a Euro step. Drew foul.
So Ennis picks up her first personal foul. Ennis missing Lunsford.
There's a chance to see all the fans in the stands today. All the folks that want the cutouts, we thank you. Cutouts are still available. Go to NCAT.com and they'll tell you how to go and how to get your cutout.
Absolutely. Continue to support North Carolina A&T State University athletics. Lunsford's
Oh, I didn't
free
read
throw
that.
second mark again. A young lady that averaged 10.2 points per game last year, the leading returning score from a year ago. Second free throw is up and it's good. 32-12. Here comes A&T quickly. Walton drives the right baseline and makes the layup. She was undefeated.
Beautiful drive by Walton that time. She needed to recognize what was going on, ready to recognize what was going on, and saw that it cleared out, and she went straight to the bucket.
Averett, skip pass. That is Davis Robinson who controls 14 to shoot. Crossover, pulls the three-pointer. It's way off the mark. Out of bounds, good along to the Lady Aggies. So a bit of desperation at times, at least, from Averett in that shot. Spoken that by Davis Robinson.
A&T on a 3-0 run of the last, 6-0 run of the last minute and a half. We'll see how long that lasts and whether they can keep it up.
Jones back drives, shoots out the basket. Jones back shoots, trying to play play.
And there was a show and go by Jones back that time. And then the fact that she was able to make it show that she is getting comfortable and putting the ball on the deck and going to the cup.
Jones back at the free throw line.
And we see it right here. Got the contact with the leaders and puts a little English on it as it gets into them.
Able to finish with that left hand too strong. This is the free throw, and here comes England. You're looking at Bush and a nice draw of the contact there by Demi Case. Looks like it's going to maybe be 3 shots for the Cougars. 2 shots. So again, you look at a Demi Case playing at Central Cabarrus, misses the first free throw to their first collegiate action.
Now, a lot of these young ladies are getting said today, hey, I got my first collegiate action against North Carolina A&T. Case knocks down the 7th free throw.
26-13, A&T well in command. Jones back couldn't handle the pass from Ennis, and it goes out of bounds, a turnover by the Lady Aggies. Well, no, this is a game, Walter, I guess you'll see, I think you made mention of it a little bit earlier. You may see some A&T do some things differently than they may ordinarily do. As Case shoots the three-pointer, couldn't get it to go. Nelson with the big rebound.
Here comes Jasmine Walton on the push. Walton drives the lane, scoop shot.
She couldn't get that one to go. Almost a steal. Ennis couldn't quite get it. Got her hands on it. Kicks it out to Lutz. Case shoots the three-pointer. Case way off the mark. Fight for the rebound. And Lutz stepped on that baseline. Belong to A&T. Timeout before the timeout for the second quarter. A&T with the 46-13 lead. This is A&T basketball. AT&T.com.
JT Fisher Funeral Services can be anything you wish it to be, from a simple or traditional ceremony to an elaborate celebration of life. JT Fisher's caring staff will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Funeral services are as unique as life itself. Put your trust in the hands of the caring, experienced professionals at JT Fisher Funeral Services. Take comfort. JT Fisher Funeral Services.com.
Everyone starts at the same place. It's what you do next that counts. North Carolina A&T is proud to be a leader in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We are racing to preeminence in research, business, agriculture, and the arts. Your success matters here. You will push forward. You will achieve. You will finish. Because that's what Aggies do.
Along with Walter Johnson, I'm Donald Ware. 4:30 left here in the second quarter. A&T well in command of this game against Averett, 46-13. In the second quarter so far, Walter, the Lady Aggies continue to shoot well, having made 6 of 12 field goals.
You saw one right there by Nelson from the 7 wide open shots and the ball movement and his spacing has been very good tonight.
Here come the Lady Aggies again, well in command of this game. Walter drives left baseline, push the shot off the glass, and it's good.
Show me some lies. You able to rise up and get that shot over people. As we walk in now, with 5 minutes in the ball game. As A&T has it again, walk to the against Averett, and that Aggie defense continues to be tough on the hoops. We said Jasmine walked that baseline. She can attack the baseline. She's in her element and doing her thing.
Raina Davis Robinson picks up a personal foul for the Cougars, and it's her first. The game is going to send Jasmine Walton to the charity stripe. Hard-nosed player for the Lady Aggies. Knocks down the first of the game. You look at the stat line: 9 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 3 steals. 2 weeks ago against Elon, she just goes to work. Second free throw off the mark. Nelson able to get it to go on the back. Averett right now just overmatched A&T, bigger, stronger.
Oh, two backcourt.
Doing this a long time. Another steal. Walton quickly ahead to Tucker.
I want to see it.
And the ball is thrown away by Case.
That would be so mean. Like, I have to like 20. That
Wasn't
was
it like last year the girls were better than the boys?
yeah. It's been like that for a minute now.
A&T going to run some offense here. Zone defense. Jones powers her way down the middle.
She almost folded her.
She has really perfected that move. A&T with 55 points, we still have 3 minutes and 11 seconds remaining.
It's just mean at this point.
Easy layup.
Coach D, I probably thinking about a timeout here because they're having real problems getting the ball across half court.
3 minutes remaining here. In the second quarter, it's been all A&T. Again, along with Walter Johnson, I'm down where the hear from Corbin Sports. Eventually, this game was supposed to be with South Carolina State in March because of COVID protocols concerning South Carolina State. The game has been rescheduled for Saturday and Sunday. And so, with that being said, Averett, next up on the schedule, this game came together rather quickly. And with that being said, again, Averett out of Danville, Virginia, only 45 minutes away.
That's fine.
A&T maybe to get some work in. Will be the third game of the season for North Carolina A&T, where the college basketball season began November 24th. So A&T definitely needed some games. Once kicks it out, 3 ball is on the way, but they are Bethel that goes couldn't get it together. A&T running again. Shot is up. Couldn't get the shot to go. Jada Smith.
Giving them 6 minutes.
What's going to happen is that should happen.
You have the way that
Correct pass, and those layups will start falling.
Brianna, for the last 6 minutes.
It is nice pass to the this low layup. Try to get the rebound. This small foul's going to be called against Fulton.
I'm sure the coaches one thing he could be a little fussy about is 2 layups in the last 2 possessions that they missed. Those type of things, even though they made the right pass and did the right thing, they want to finish layups. I don't care what the situation is in the school is, we got to finish layups.
Bossy Taylor seeing her first action of the season is in the game. North Carolina A&T replaces Walton. All the game, not to win. As the Cougars retain possession 23 on the shot clock.
Yeah, so for the.
That's too hot or too cold? Too much prep.
No, that was about 9 minutes.
There's a girl out there who's talking about that.
Okay.
Pretty solid job. For the Cougars here.
9 minutes. 9 minutes. 9 minutes.
Right. 5 to shoot. Driving the left baseline, an offensive foul is going to be called against Averett.
And that was a super job by Rossi Taylor at that time, getting her feet set and taking that charge. All the young people watching this game, she went and drop step and cut the baseline off, and that's how she was able to get the charge.
Taylor seeing her first action of the season, the true freshman from Selma. North Carolina played collegiately at Word of God. Nice drive and score.
Dark comes right in and said, once her presence felt immediately coming in, driving the lane, good down in the road.
Knocked away once again, able to get it now. Wheeler turns up the shot that's good.
I like the she attacks and finishes.
Because North Carolina A&T still continuing to push. The true freshman darts hits the screen, now kicks it off. Three-pointer on the way by Winters. It's off the mark. Fight for the rebound. A&T comes away with the slam. Now to slow down for the Cougars. Now down low. Nice pass as Winters is able to finish off the natural.
Two players that played quite a bit last year are showing that they have some chemistry to this luster.
Inside of a minute remaining here in the second quarter. There's active darts as A&T running a half-court set. Hadn't seen that much this afternoon. They've been able to mostly run and get a lot of their points off of quarter turnovers. 7 now to shoot for A&T. Crosses over. Trying to get that shot on the right elbow. Tosses the shot out.
Oh.
Give those some contact. Drives a blocking foul.
Yes.
Goes against Winters.
I just put these in for God.
Tasia Winters picks up the personal foul.
That's it.
Tasia is going to be her second Hunt. Courtney Hunt, the junior from Pittsfield, at the free throw line for two. First time at the free throw line again. One of the veterans on this team. This is the first free throw. NCAT playing time. That's just matter of fact, this is her second start at Word of God. She's able to knock down the second free throw. She came in averaging 2.1 points a game last year. So she's includes that. She should be trying to add to it. And is trying to pass the team. Ball is still loose. 1 second remaining. That's how the first half is going to come to an end. Walter domination in that first half. I North Carolina A&T.
That's cool.
And they scored 29 points, 29 to 7 and 32 to 11 first quarter. Domination we tried to kind of expect it, but I'm sure that the coaches are going to find some things and he's not having to just to keep them sharp.
What did you like from A&T in terms of what you saw there in the first half?
I like the effort, I like the hustle. I like the fact that defensively they got after Averett from end to end. And they played good half-court defense as well as good traffic defense in the full court.
Can I put the phone out though?
Right now, we're really aggressively not giving up easy shots at all. And if you make teams earn it, you'll be okay.
Jalen Nelson with 11 points there in the first half. Jalen Jones back with 10 points to Maya Tucker. Again, we talked about the Maya Tucker in the open 12 in each of the first 2 games. She's got 11 points here in the first half.
Balance scoring all across the board. With those figures, and then you have guards and blitzers who have 9 and 8 apiece.
61 to 18, North Carolina A&T. We're going to step aside, take a break, go back for our halftime.
This is Winners Chicken and Biscuits is the Triad's true Southern style restaurant. Our classically American style fried chicken, our buttery biscuits, and home style sides can't be beat. And we will sit at the table just for you. three-piece dinner combo for only $5. Come see why we've been voted the Triad's best fried chicken 10 years in a row. Located right next to campus with a 24-hour drive-through. Cone Health is committed to keeping our patients and our team members safe during these unprecedented times. The NCAT network of doctors and specialists, nationally recognized hospitals, these video business, Cone Health is my business to you. Okay. Ford is built to fit your lifestyle. Check out the great offers on the vehicle that'll help you win the day. And buyforwardnow.com.
I don't know, cause, okay,
For victory.
maybe you can tell me this.
For the Carolinas.
Most time when I
Contact
five meters
Carolina
from them, stand
proud sponsor of the North Carolina A&T Aggies.
now today is like
It's
17.
How do you like your steak cooked? How about country? Because Bojangles is serving up their own brand of fine dining. We're talking
Yeah, I
big,
normally
hard,
around about
mouth-watering steak country fried to perfection and served up on fresh, fluffy buttermilk ghee. And right now, you can snap up 2 steak biscuits for $4. So put on your fancy pants because Bojangles has steak.
It's bow time. North Carolina Farm Bureau insurance is in every county, every day. With over 800 agents helping friends and neighbors, it's more than business to
I
us.
don't,
It's
I
a
don't
friendship.
see, I think it might be
Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best. Now, Aggie fans, Food Line, proud sponsor of the Score to Give More program. Free from the Aggie Nation today. Food Line feeds will donate 100 meals to a local area food bank.
In the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, success for our student athletes isn't just measured by wins and losses, points on the scoreboard, or individual stats. For nearly 50 years, it's also been measured by the performance in the classroom, in the community, and ultimately, graduation. Our student athletes aren't just playing to win a single game, they're playing to win their life. Games end, but life keeps on going. The MEAC, educating student athletes for the game of life.
pretty good.
A ceremony with J.T. Fisher Funeral Services can be anything you wish it to be, from a simple or traditional ceremony to an elaborate celebration of life. J.T. Fisher's caring staff will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Funeral services are as unique as life itself. Put your trust in the hands of the experienced professionals at J.T. Fisher Funeral Services. Take comfort. J.T. Fisher Funeral Services.
It's bow time.
Sometimes the holiday season is your busy season. You gotta get a tree, decorate the tree, stop your 8-year-old from climbing the tree, buy presents, wrap presents, return presents, hot toss garland, hunt down those decorative pine cones, and take in the warm glow of red and green traffic lights. Mostly red. Why not drop a big bow box on it? Because with a slate full of boneless or bone-in chicken, biscuits, fixins, and tea, if it's Christmas time,
It's bow time.
This is Winter's Chicken and Biscuits is the Triad's true Southern-style restaurant. Our classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. We have a seat at the table just for you. Come by for a 3-piece dinner combo for only $5. Come see why we've been voted the Triad's best fried chicken 10 years in a row.
Well, my dad
Right
kind of
next
like
to campus. With a 24-hour drive-through window.
Everyone starts in the same
And my
place.
mom's
It's
family
what
was
you do next that counts. North Carolina A&T is proud to be a leader in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We are racing research, business, agriculture, and the arts. Your success matters. You will push forward. You will achieve. You will finish. Because that's what Aggies do.
Ford is built to fit your lifestyle. Check out the great offers on the vehicles that'll help you win the day at buyfordnow.com. Learn why they're built for victory and built for the Carolinas. Contact your Carolina Ford dealer, proud sponsor of the North Carolina A&T Aggies. Cone Health is committed to keeping our patients and our team members safe during these unprecedented times. With an extensive network of doctors and specialists, nationally recognized hospitals, and the convenience of 24/7 video visits, Cone Health is right here with you. Go Aggies, play well and stay well. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance is in every county, every day. With over 800 agents helping friends and neighbors, it's more than business to us, it's a friendship. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
It's bow time.
How do you like your steak cooked? How about country? Because Bojangles is serving up their own brand of fine dining. We're talking thick, hearty, mouth-watering steak country fried to perfection and served up on a fresh, fluffy buttermilk beauty. And right now, you can snap up 2 steak biscuits for $4. So put on your fancy paper, because Bojangles has steak.
Yeah, did you hear me say that? Aggie fans,
Yeah, we heard all about that.
sponsor of the Score to Give More program. Each free throw the Aggies make in today's game, Food Line Feeds will donate 100 meals to a local area bank.
All right, we'll be coming back live soon. Can anybody see the time on the clock?
6:57.
We'll be coming back live at 6 p.m.
Coming back at 6 minutes.
In the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, success for our student athletes isn't just measured by wins and losses, points on the scoreboard, or individual stats. For nearly 50 years, it's also been measured by the performance in the classroom and the community and ultimately graduation. Our student athletes aren't just playing to win a single game, they're playing to win at life. Because games end, but life keeps on going. The MEAC, educating student athletes for the game of life. It's bow time.
Sometimes the holiday season is your busy season. You gotta get a tree, decorate the tree, stop your 8-year-old from climbing the tree, buy presents, wrap presents, return presents, hot toss garland, hunt down those decorative pine cones, and take in the warm glow of red and green traffic lights. Mostly red. Why not drop a big bow box? Because with biscuits, fixes, and tea, if it's Christmas time, it's bow time.
All right, we will be coming back live.
Along with Walter Johnson, I'm Donald Ware, halftime here at Golden Sports Center on the campus, North Carolina A&T State University here in Greensboro, where the Lady Aggies have the 61-18 lead over the favorite Cougars, and obviously a dominating performance by the Lady Aggies. You know, I know you remember the movie Karate Kid, so they have this. It's called what the Dolce Kai or whatever it is. There's a series on Netflix, and A&T has had absolutely no mercy on Averett.
Well, they're coming out trying to execute, because they have some things they've got to put together before next week. And we want to get back sometimes in a real game as opposed to that. So I think what they're doing is they're just working on execution. They played 9 kids, so it's not like they're just playing starters. It's been tough on Averett. You know, the hard time goes out to the community.
I don't know if
It's college basketball. That's what happens when you go out there and you play 3 versus 1.
And absolutely the stat. You can look at a number of different stats from this game. But you talk about A&T with the 61 points. A&T has 37 off-game returns.
37 points on Sunday. They made a concerted effort from possession 1 to try to get the ball in the paint. Now, doesn't mean that there have been a lot of set plays in the paint, with all the turnovers, but they are committed to attacking the basket and to working in the think that's good.
And early on, you look at that first quarter, we didn't see a whole lot from Shayla Nelson, at least in the game against Elon. She's been very active in the first half. Time for the lead in points.
Shayla Nelson just playing solid basketball. She's doing what she's been asked to do. She said, listen, go post up. She posted up. They said, listen, pop out to 15, 17 foot range. She popped out to 15, 17 foot range. And then she's gotten a couple of putbacks. So she's done it in all phases of the game for most players. And you got to be happy with that.
Cameron Lunsford on the other end, in Averett, she came in as the team's leading.
Tell me which way you go.
She has 6 points, 7 shooting.
Tell me which way you go.
This is the sort of caliber player that the Lady Aggies are going against to come.
Is one to the left?
That's a solid job against them.
That was one of the things that coach shoot, they can burn their buckets, and that's what they've done. And it's been tough because you're
close the door first. No. Somebody ain't playing.
So she has to get it up and try to pull up for a tough jump shot.
What are you looking forward to seeing in terms of the second half? For PAT did a lot there in the first as they continue to try to get better and, of course, prepare for South Carolina State.
I think you're going to see a lot of the same. I don't know if you're full court press as much. You're going to see some half court jump defense to try to get some turnovers, some points on turnovers. And you look
2 minutes and 15 seconds.
What's up, big dog? How much? Trying to finish this game. I got 200 kids. Oh, yeah? Yeah. You got a slow.
What does this do for a young lady like a Lavasi Taylor who hadn't played, is now playing, and has gotten sort of involved for North Carolina?
It helps them down the road because there's going to be a time in the season where Lavasi Taylor's going to have to play, whether it be due to injury or foul trouble or whatever it is. And the fact that she knows when I did play, there were some positive things that happened. I listen to what Coach says, I'll be okay. This will go down the road.
AJ Ennis also is getting a lot of playing time.
AJ Ennis is already getting playing time. AJ Ennis is producing 4 points, 4 assists, 4 steals. That's not a bad stat line for a freshman guard.
We are getting ready
to take a look at some of the first half highlights. Right here, of course, A&T with a 61-18 lead over Averett. It's been a dominating performance by North Carolina A&T. We're going to pull those highlights up. And here we go. As a matter of fact, we mentioned Shayla Jones with a nice pass here to Jones' pass.
Right, that's what we're talking about, the kick and cut. And the passing cuts, we're looking at darts, not down 3.
Got to be impressed with the play of darts, too. A true freshman playing, obviously, to this point, her best game.
Well, I'm liking what I'm seeing out of a lot of the freshmen. Good interior pass that time by Ennis coming down. Ennis has just done a good job and then taking it to the rack. So we see back-to-back plays where Ennis did the post and then drove and made the bucket.
Yeah, a lot of the freshmen getting it done. Walton getting the assists right here. Jones back showing some moves down low. She's 5 of 6 from the field. They've gotten the ball to her in the post.
They've got the ball to her and Nelson, and both of them are doing a fabulous job. Nelson's 5 of 6, Jones back is 5 of 9. So when you put that together, 10 of 15 out of your post players, you can't ask for much about.
No, I wanted
What can you continue to say about Demaya Tucker? 11 points in the ball game. Again, we continue to see 12 in each of her first 3 games. On pace to obviously way surpass that.
Well, the consistency is what I love about Demaya Tucker. No matter who they play, no matter what level, she's giving the same output, the same energy, the same effort, and you gotta love it.
Walton, Darts, Tucker, Nelson, and Jones back to start the second half for North Carolina A&T. Who has possession will get the starters to begin the third quarter for Averett momentarily. Darts down low, looking for Jones back, able to gather herself on that left block. 15 to shoot now. For Lady Aggies, 3 posts. Jones back with the left. Oh, and a shot blocked out of bounds by Wheelers as the Lady Aggies retain possession.
And Wheelers are showing that she's not a bad post player. 6 points right now for Wheelers. Has about 3 rebounds, has 3 block shots. They get back to Jones back, and she gets against Wheelers. So what they're going to do is they're going to feed Jones back, and Wheelers have to play every possession, right?
And the Wheelers has now now picked up her third personal foul, so we'll definitely have to watch that. Leaders, of course, you were impressed with her play, as mentioned in the first half, now 3 personal fouls.
I mean, I'm very, very much impressed. Undersized coach player, about 5'11", 6 feet, but she plays big. She plays bigger than the 5'11" that she is, and she plays smart. She gets vertical. She blocks shots because she gets her body where it needs to be, and that's what you want to see out of her coach. And she's, of course, facing a 6'3" coach tonight, it's just a little tougher for her.
Lunsford skip pass, 3-ball by Casey's off the mark. And there it is, Walton quickly ahead to Tucker. Nice bounce pass to Darts. Freshman, the freshman could not finish. Nelson missed it. Had it blocked. Nelson with a jump ball in possession of favors the Cougars.
Right time. Good hustle by Shantae Bethea, the freshman from Averett, who happens to be from Guilford County. She's right here in Greensboro, North Carolina.
They are trying to get it bounced does to Lunsford again. These were 2 of 7 from the field for Averett in that first half. Nice move in the corner. Case shoots the 3-pointer and she knocks it down.
So a good look that time by Lunsford. Found a wide open Case. Case finally not going down. It's the first 3-pointer for Averett today.
Unloaded Jones back now. Jones back operating against Wears. Throws it off the glass. Couldn't get it to go. Good box out there by Lunsford as Averett looks to push a little bit too far ahead. Knocked out of bounds last touch by North Carolina A&T as the Cougars will have 20 on the shot. Case to get down. Baseline left. Moving it around to the left side. Case knocking down that last 3-pointer. Has it high post to Bethea. Nice pass back door to Lunsford. Who's able to get it to go.
I tell you what, Greensboro coming after Greensboro College. Averett College has come out and they're trying to make a statement here early in the third quarter.
Tucker had the reversal dribble. Now down low to Nelson. Nelson, nice move. Left hand good. Go. Weeders with a big rebound. Looking to push. 3-on-2. Weeders kicks it in the corner. Tucker shoots the ball and knocks it down. Ball to Tucker.
And this is a positive sign for Averett because they could have gone in at halftime and said, hey, you quit. But they didn't. They come out and they are playing extremely well to start this third quarter.
Check that. That was Courtney Hunt able to knock down that last shot. A&T regains 13 on the shot clock for the Lady Aggies. Walton screens from Jones Pack. Oh, try to behind the head pass. Jones Pack was not expecting it.
A&T has come out a little out of sync. Right now, being outscored 7-1 so far in this quarter. And after shooting great over the first 2 quarters, 24 of 39, they're now over 4 in this quarter.
Jada Smith is in. Kayla Jones Pack is out for North Carolina A&T. That's Averett inbounds. Against Lunsford. Double team was coming. Lunsford drives. Lunsford threw it away, but a foul is going to be called against the Lady Aggies.
And Walton is perplexed, to say the least. You know, I gave him space. I didn't body her up. He called a foul.
Case to inbound. Baseline left to Weeders. Weeders picked up her dribble, lost the basketball, it's loose, and the steal by Darts. 4-1-2, nice pass to Walton.
Darts hits the right knee for North Carolina A&T. Drew the defense to him and then dumped over the wide open Walton. And now Walton has 8 points on the game.
Inside of 6 minutes, as Hunt threw it away, had Lunsford overzealous there, and another turnover for Averett. Which turned the ball over now 26 times in the ball game. As A&T controls. It's a man-to-man defense. Nice backdoor pass. And Darts is in.
Motion offense by A&T. Backdoor cuts, passing for offense. And that's worked beautifully for
Gates threw about that 3. 2 now has it right side. 15 to shoot for the Cougars. Double team kicks it out. Weeders thought about it now. It's going to pull the trigger.
just good defense by Lady Aggies. It caused havoc, switching on screens, hedging screens, not giving the screen a roll, but also not giving the wide open jump shot. Just great defense.
NC running its offense again, man-to-man defense by Averett. Tucker with the dribble. Tucker to the lane. The left hand is good by Tucker.
Played by Tucker that time. She waited, and was able to get the bucket late in the shot clock.
Another turnover by Averett, and it's interesting because we mentioned in those previous two games in which Demaya Tucker scored roughly 12 points in each of the games. It was a quiet 12 points, but not so much in this ball.
I mean, she's just been head and shoulders better than the other players on the court. I mean, right now, A&T has 4 people in double figures and 2 other people knocking on the door. So I love the balance that they're showing in this basketball game.
Tucker with 13 points. Where's Schultz to the three?
So 3 players with 11. Actually, now 4 players with 11, 1 with 13.
Region winners now 2 of 4 from long distance for North Carolina A&T. And the man defense by the Lady Aggies, 15 to shoot now for Averett. But they picked up the dribble. Gets it out to Hunt. Hunt looking down low, trying to find.
That's big down low. She was looking for just Tucker.
Tucker plays right
to Showtime Lakers in the open court tonight. And that was just a great pass that time by Tucker.
73 to 25. Inside 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. It's been all A&T. Foul's going to be called against Nelson.
That time, they did a good job.
All right, immediate timeout.
Nelson was trying to fight through. And in her fight, she picked up the foul.
Watching Lady Aggie basketball and NCAT.com and the Lady Aggies are now.
A ceremony with JT Fisher Funeral Services can be anything you wish it to be, from a simple or traditional ceremony to an elaborate celebration of life. JT Fisher's caring staff will have journey in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Funeral services are as unique as life itself. Put your trust in the hands of the caring, experienced professionals at JT Fisher Funeral Services. Take comfort. JTFisherFuneralServices.com.
It's bow time. Sometimes the holiday season is your busy season. You gotta get a tree, decorate the tree, stop your 8-year-old from climbing the tree, buy presents, wrap presents, return presents, tie some garland, hunt down those decorative pine cones, and take in the warm glow of red and green traffic lights. Mostly red. Why not drop a big bow box on it? Because with a slate full of boneless or bone-in chicken, biscuits, fixins, and tea, if it's Christmas time, it's bow time.
A&T continues to dominate Averett as the Aggies have the 73 to 25 lead. Demaya Tucker, who we see here, has been tremendous for A&T.
Just watching, she threw everybody to her and it dumps it all easy to Dart for the easy bucket.
A&T continues to shoot well from the field. Has made 5 of 9 from the field here in the third quarter. Averett out of Danville, Virginia. Division III school. This game came together. As a matter of fact, this week, originally A&T was supposed to play South Carolina State, but because of COVID protocols by SCSU, the game has been rescheduled to next week. Jones Pack couldn't get it, and a steal by Averett. That's what they are looking to push for Averett. See about Lunsford's going to launch that 3-pointer. It is off the mark. Big rebound for the Lady Aggies, but a traveling violation going to be called against Jada Smith.
That's a tough call because she was getting the bag down low and didn't want to throw the elbows in the game. But what she's not going to do now is take that retreat dribble, one hard retreat dribble and get away and get some space.
12 turnovers by A&T. A bad pass, and Ennis comes away with the steal. 2-on-1. Nice pass to Tucker.
Great defense that time.
Nice pass. Smith completes.
It's on the backs. It's playing great basketball. That's her 5th assist on the ball game, and she's done it in not a lot of minutes.
This nice pass. Jada Smith's going to be at the free throw line for the Lady Aggies, looking to further extend the lead. Could not complete the three-point play, but Thea comes away with the rebound, looking to push for the Cougars. In the corner, Case shoots the three-pointer. She can't get it to go. Jones back with the big rebound for A&T. Ennis pushing. In the lane, Smith with the turnaround jump shot. She couldn't get it to go. And Averett has it. And Spade able to get it off to Lunsford now. Lunsford attacking, throws it up. Wild shot, no good. Nate able to get the rebound, puts the shot, misses again, gets the rebound again. No good. And a loose ball foul is going to be called against Lunsford of Averett.
Now that
Only
that's
25 points.
Wow, that's coach. That would be some film and watch. We let this team get 4 possessions, on one trip down the court. That's not acceptable. I think that'll be something that they want to build.
Lunsford is out to let Prosper is in for the Averett Cougars. It's been all A&T. It's A&T preparing for its game against South Carolina State Saturday and Sunday affair in Orangeburg. Bad pass, but a nice play for Averett credit there as Bethel comes away with the steal. Case shoots the three-pointer. It is off the mark, and Jones back with the rebound. Quickly outlets it now to Winters. A&T going to slow it down there. Try to run a little offensive set because A&T has dominated in terms of fast break points and a steal by Bethea. Quickly ahead now to Case. Case going to drive, throws up a wild shot. Couldn't get it to go, but another offensive rebound, this time by Prosper.
That time I thought Case was expecting some contact, and they backed away from it because of that. He didn't get the basket or a bucket.
And Maya Tucker called for a foul away from the basketball. Tucker picks up the first personal foul. Smith is out, and entering the game is Lavasi Taylor. Definitely inbound baseline right. As Prosper controls, man-to-man defense line, North Carolina 18-15 to shoot for the Cougars. On the ball fake, working it around, right side. Davis Robinson with 5 seconds to shoot. Bethel has it 2 seconds. They don't even realize it until they get shot clock violation against the Cougars.
They were just a lot of tough on-ball defense by the Aggies is causing this confusion.
This one's at 8 points right now.
First game for Averett as well this season. A&T with possession. Yes. And 1 point for North Carolina A&T. The double high screen gets around both. Nice bounce pass in the post. Turnaround shot and getting it to God's ability there by Lavasi Taylor.
And that's the that was good confidence builders of Lavasi Taylor. She goes down the stretch.
Lavasi Taylor, the true freshman out of Selma. Later high school ball at Word of God in Raleigh. 77-25. Almost a travel, no call, ball is loose, but they able to get it. Drives and her shot blocked by Jones Pack. Then here comes A&T. Quickly ahead to Tucker. Excuse me, that was Tucker to Taylor. That was out of bounds, and it was last touched by the Cougars.
Yeah, last touch by, I think it was Bethel. Then Bethel touched it. She tried to say she didn't, but it hit her in the chest as it was going out of bounds.
Off the curl, jump shot. Williams couldn't get it to go. Jones back with the rebound.
Jones back once again. Solid game. Now 13 points, 6 rebounds.
Prosper. It's an in. Shot on to by Payne. It's no good. It's a wild shot there by Payne. A&T has possession. 108 left here in the third quarter. Again, as we mentioned, this game wasn't on the original schedule, but because A&T, the coaching staff, Coach Robinson and his staff scoured all around to try to find an opponent for today, South Carolina State. Again, due to COVID protocols, not able to play there. Game will be made up on Saturday and Sunday in Arlington. Scoured the area and was able to come up with Division III Averett out of Denver, 35 minutes away from here. So, scoop two up here for North Carolina A&T as it gets set to be at the beginning on next Saturday. 21 to shoot for A&T. Foul on the baseline as Tucker made a move. This foul is going to go against Russell.
That was a beautiful move that Demaya Tucker was about to make. The one dribble spin
Ryan Tucker going to be at the charity strike. Wish you were here with us, obviously, due to COVID. Unable to, but we have quite a few cutouts here at Corbin Sports Center. We can continue to be a part of the action cutout style. Inside 60 seconds remaining here in the third. It's been all A&T. The fake on the drop, good man-to-man defense there by Taylor. Almost knocked it away. Gets it to Prosper. Prosper drives, shoots, had her shot blocked by Jones. Back in here comes A&T quickly again. It's nice.
Come on, y'all.
Still losing. His body's still flying. Out of bounds at last touch by A&T.
It's a great effort by A&T that time. Both offensively and defensively. Winners just couldn't finish. Couldn't finish. Defensively, they're up 50. And they're giving you that kind of effort, diving out the ball, trying that kind of thing. And those are the effort plays that the coach is going to want to continue to see. And the next time they want this ball.
Shot clock is off. Davis Robinson gets it to Baveda. 14 seconds remaining. Three ball is on the way off the glass, and it's good by Lady Bethel.
Actually, off the last twice, and see me into a good shot.
Yeah, that can definitely make sense.
Yes. Gonna pull the trigger.
Oh, dang.
That's how the third quarter will come to an
Alright.
another dominant
Commercial.
A&T.
5, 4, 3,
This is actually basketball against A&T.
Success for our student athletes isn't just measured by wins and losses, points on the scoreboard, or individual stats. For nearly 50 years, it's also been measured by the performance in the classroom, in the community, and ultimately graduation. Our student athletes aren't just playing to win a single game, they're playing to win life. Because games end, but life keeps on going. The MEAC, educating student athletes for the game of life.
Next up for North Carolina A&T is going to be South Carolina State. You see Rivers missing that shot, but Jones back has been on the defense all day. Walter, as A&T has the 80-28 lead.
Well, I'm looking at Jones back is going just being put a hard head on before the game and just decided she was going to play as tough as she possibly could. And she had, again, 13 points, 6 rebounds, 2 block shots. She's playing fabulous basketball and has only played 19 minutes. She's very efficient in the way she's going about business today as well.
We've seen her be extremely aggressive, particularly on the defensive end. Only 1 block shot against Elon. It wasn't like Elon was challenging her as UNCG tried to do. They found that they couldn't. She had the 4 block shots in that game, but able 2 block shots, and we still have a quarter to go. So A&T has possession of the basketball as we start the fourth quarter here. Nice pass. It is completed on the pass from Garza.
That's what they backdoor passes and passing to the post all day long.
Averett, the Cougars now with possession of the basketball. Davis Robinson shoots the three-pointer off the dribble. Missed it, and Nelson with the rebound. A&T continuing to push. Ennis to the hole. Nice pass to Jones back. Gathers herself, had it knocked away out of bounds, and last touch by A&T. pressure now by North Carolina A&T. All back a bit again, man defense. A&T continuing to keep up the pressure against this Averett Cougar basketball team. 15 now to shoot. Leaders.
Whoa.
The basketball in turnovers.
Defense coming from the backside. Pull up short. And with the reason for their travel turnover.
31 turnovers in the game for Averett playing its first game of the season. Start conference play on January the 15th. Time to pass. Nice steal there. Quick outlet. Warriors has played well, but lost it out of bounds.
Definitely time took her eyes off the basketball. Looking to shoot it instead of bringing it out. But another backdoor cut. Darts just was a little late making the pass, but a good backdoor cut at the time by Jasmine White.
Is looking to attack. His defense starts now to Walton. Walton down low, kicks it back out. Darts now, shoots the three-pointer. It's off the mark. Rebound is still loose, and there's Walton with an offensive rebound.
She does well, driving the baseline. She is a baseline runner. I love when I see how good she goes baseline.
10 points in the ball game for Jasmine Walton, 84-28. A&T on the top. Trying to operate. Was trapped in that corner. Nice pass to Leaders. Back to Hunt. 10 to shoot for the Cougars. Hunt drives, kicks it out. Bethel shoots the three-pointer. It is off the mark. And Walton with the rebound outlet to Darts, where it is almost straight. And Darts trying to save it. It's out of bounds, belonging now to Averett. It's one thing that Coach Dion wanted to see, the head coach of Averett. She wanted to see if they could post a kick out. But the problem for Averett is they just have not been able to hit the outside shots.
Their outside shooting has been tough today. 2 of 16 from 3-point range. Good look that time by Luxford.
Hunt gets it to go.
And Luxford gets another assist.
Unable to knock it down. She now has 8 points in the ball game for Averett. NT looking to attack, trying to get it down low. A forced pass by Darts, but a steal now back by NT. Walton.
By A&T.
Able to get it across the timeline now for the Cougars. And a man defense by North Carolina A&T. 15 now to shoot. What about attacking now? Going to get it off to Leaders. 11 to shoot. Leaders pulls up on the free throw line. Missed the shot. A&T with another rebound. Leaders to touch quickly ahead to Nelson.
Checks that time by Nelson.
Puts it back up. Against the Cougars. The personal foul is going to be her third for Averett as Ennis is out. Danger Winners back into the game for the Lady Aggies.
That's a 19 minutes of play today. Alvin's going for 6 points, 6 assists, 2 rebounds, to go on with 5 steals. And that's for the stat sheet.
Shaylee Nelson. Now a year 12 point in the game. She's 2 of 4 from the charity strike so far. This afternoon, it's been a day's work. We get the second free throw. The Winners gets the rebound. Uncertain. Shoots to Beth. Launches the three-point. Fans off the mark. Offensive rebound. Nice move. Lunsford left it short though. And now we'll bring the basketball with another turnover for the Cougars.
That time the closeout defense caused Lunsford some problems. She thought she could get a clean, wide open shot. Saw somebody flying at her and rushed it instead.
Bethel is out. Talia Prosper into the game for Averett, again, another true freshman out of Manassas, Virginia. Arch looking to attack off the corners. Squared up, A&T running. Its offense again hasn't been able to do that a lot today because a lot of backward opportunities. Nelson couldn't finish it. Prosper with the back. No foul call on that.
It's the same thing I was thinking.
And
Yeah.
it's a media timeout. We're going to step
All
aside.
right, media timeout, media
Calls
timeout. Going to commercial.
Watching A&T
5,
basketball.
4,
It's
3, 2,
1.
A ceremony of J.T. Fisher Funeral Services can be anything you wish it to be, from a simple or traditional ceremony to an elaborate celebration of life. J.T. Fisher's care and staff will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Funeral services are as unique as life itself. Put your trust in the hands of the caring, experienced professionals at J.T. Fisher Funeral Services. Take comfort. JTFisherFuneralServices.com.
Everyone starts at the same place. It's what you do next that counts. North Carolina A&T is proud to be a leader in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We are racing to preeminence in research, business, agriculture, and the arts. Your success matters here. You will push forward. You will achieve. You will finish. Because that's what Aggies do.
North Carolina A&T in dominated fashion leads Averett 89-31 and continues Walter to play some outstanding defense.
They're continuing to play good defense. The hustle has been there, the effort has been there, and that's going to be one of the things I think the coach is going to really hold his hat to and say, listen, you did a good job doing that. Some things he's going to build upon, but the defense and the hustle is one thing he's going to get. Leaders in trouble.
This? No, it was
9 seconds to shoot for
applesauce,
the Cougars.
bullshit, you know.
Nice backdoor Lunsford with the teardrop level of the short arrow on the bound fresh 20 for the Cougars. Offensive rebounds today that Averett has been able to secure.
Shooting basketball now with 3 for 12, but she leads the team with 6 rebounds and 4 assists to go along with the team leading 8 points.
Nice squares up, nice pass.
Because I mean, it is.
Finish. All is loose and Hunt has it.
You can tell.
Opportunity
You got one.
A&T and winners makes up for it by coming away with the steal. 2-on-2, nice pass, and a jump shot. And Walton couldn't finish. Turn around shot on the basket.
So winners with the steal, 2 assists, winners with the rebound, winners with the bucket.
He's got 15 points in the ball game. Valid story for North Carolina A&T. Has a big lead over Averett. 15 to shoot now for the Cougars. Walton continue to play that good defense. Hunter for a launch to the three-pointer is off the mark. Another offensive rebound. Leaders with the turnaround shot couldn't get it to go.
What?
Another
Really call that?
rebound. So another sequence. We saw a sequence similar to that earlier. Walter, of course, was dropped to Candy. He's not here. He's not tough. He's got to keep finishing no matter what the score is. Because he's
Media timeout, media timeout.
you got to finish. You got to play field.
Watching A&T basketball on NCAT.
In the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, success for our student athletes isn't just measured by wins and losses, points on the scoreboard, or individual stats. For nearly 50 years, it's also been measured by the performance in the classroom and the community and ultimately graduation. Our student athletes aren't just playing to win a single game. They're playing to win at life. Because games end, but life keeps on going. The MEAC, educating student athletes for the game of life.
State University here in Greensboro, North Carolina, where it's been all Aggies, as Heaven Easton is at the charity stripe for the Cougars. Second free throw is Gucci knocks down. It's been all A&T today. Obviously, the Aggies looking to finish strong here. Give me that play on Saturday against South Carolina State in Montreal.
We want to finish strong. I know at least the players would love to see triple digits up on the board, so I'm sure they're going to try to do what they need to do to play good offense and be efficient coming down the stretch.
Raiders launches and three. It's off the mark. Nelson tracks down the rebound. Fresh 20 now for the Lady Aggies. Darts lost in good defense there by Lane to Smith in the corner. Tucker drives that right baseline. Tucker's torture on the baseline for the Cougars.
Love it. Beautiful play by Tucker. You control the body well, put the ball in the window, and you count the bucket.
As Lunsford now.
I think they can do it. They got
Just
it.
picked up a dribble and a pushing foul going to call against Smith. Jada Smith picks up the foul to be her second for North Carolina A&T. 3:10 remaining. A&T 7 points away from 100 minutes. Again, as we mentioned, if you're just joining us, this game came together in the last couple of days. South Carolina State was supposed to be today's opponent. Due to COVID protocol for South Carolina State, game had to be rescheduled. As a matter of fact, it had been rescheduled for Saturday and Sunday. Three-pointer is missed. 9 kicks, so here comes A&T. Nice cut.
That's the execution you want to finish ball games with.
95 to 33.
Dang, they gonna score 33.
Crossover dribble. Nice pass to Weeders, and a foul is going to be called. A pocket foul goes against Nelson of A&T. Nelson picks up a bunch of foul. This is her second. Ennis. And Taylor back into the game for A&T. Both have played well. Again, limited minutes coming into this game, but have gotten significant minutes today against A&T.
Well, this has been a good game for everybody. Gives me a chance to knock off some of that rust they had over the Christmas break and get kids in the game and possibly let them play on the lines.
Nice pass. Robinson snap allowed for the Lakers to go home. Everybody came back. Healthy and ready to rock and roll. Right across first. The mark. All rebound comes out to the bench. To Richards. Ends up.
Job and the ball came off the rim. Going to hit it, sprinting down the court and get an easy bucket. But I love the way it is.
As fast as the A&T will be over the 100 mark.
Dang it.
But they 2-on-1 with Case. But they kicks it in the corner. Case shoots the three-pointer way off the mark. Leaders there for the rebound. Low reset of the shot clock. It's at 18.
They're gonna make me mad.
Lunsford looking to attack this North Carolina A&T defense. 11 to shoot. Lunsford kicks it off now. Shot is on the way by Weaver. She's able to get it to go.
Lunsford is a magician. I don't know how she got that ball in there, but she did and got the assist to go. Again, just a very solid basketball game for her. 8.6 rebounds, 5 assists.
Let's see what A&T does
That's where.
On the scoreboard.
Goes over 20 for the second time this season.
Timeout going to be called by Averett. It's a full timeout. We're going to keep it here. On the timeout, 46 seconds remaining. It's been dominated by North Carolina A&T. I'm sure Coach Robinson, as to your point, it's going to be some great things he sees from this game. It's going to be some not so great plays, like the couple of sequences we saw with the offensive rebounds by the Gophers. Got to clean that up.
I'm sure he's going to talk to young ladies about 14 and 25 from the free throw line. Hey, 25 attempts, that's great. That's what we want to do. 14 makes, that's unacceptable. You know, we need 19, 20 makes if we get to the line 25 times. And watch this right here. Listen, the circle cut, the show and go by winners, and then the nice pull up. Bang! Out the bucket.
Gives A&T the 101 points for the game. And Winters has had a very good game. All the A&T players really played well today, getting the game preparation for South Carolina State. Davis Robinson out to the right baseline. Was kicked to the upper deck. They need a new basketball. Just so hot one there at the switch. So Averett retains possession. They gain 25 on the shot clock.
Once the game ends,
Knocked away, and A&T still to play on.
Still denying the open wide passes.
We're going to the floor.
Davis Robinson to Prosper now.
And the game's in the extreme.
Yes.
Squares up, nice move.
Are you serious?
Partially blocked, but also found to be called against Shayla Nelson.
So he doesn't get a chance to go to the line and shoot two. And if she hits this, she'll be the only. If she makes both, she's the only Averett player to score 10 points tonight. She has 8 right now.
Okay,
That's what her play.
Everett is getting ready. Everett is getting ready to knock up.
With a conference play, she's going to be a very solid performer. I think she'll be a double type kid.
Here comes North Carolina A&T, and then shot clock is all 20 seconds remain. And it's a shot with a contact. This is really down to the back of this time. A foul is called against the Cougars. Aforementioned this team, like as you mentioned, should be a solid team. It is missed the free throw going into the USA South Conference first game. It's going to be at William Peace in Raleigh on January the 15th. And we know that time is good. Davis. A&T has 102 points on the afternoon. Driving Case shoots the three-pointer. It is off the mark. Rebound comes out to Tucker, and that's going to be it.
I'm not sure how they can score.
And I'm sure the coach is going to be happy with that as well.
I think we can get that.
One. Check 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's bow time.
How do you like your steak cooked? How about country? Because Bojangles is serving up their all-friend fine dining. We're talking thick, hearty, mouth-watering steak country fried to perfection and served up on fresh and fluffy buttermilk. And right now, you can snap up 2 steak biscuits for $4. So put on your fancy pants, because Bojangles has steak. It's bow time.
We're back here at Corporate Sports Center on the campus of North Carolina A&T, where the Lady Aggies going to win over Averett. And of course, we're going to be joined by the head coach of North Carolina A&T, Averett Robinson, here on the post-game show. And Coach Robinson, congratulations. Your thoughts on your team's performance?
I'm just appreciative of every university giving us a game. Still trying to shake some of the cobwebs off, still trying to build chemistry, still trying to find out what combinations work. So being able to get a game when we weren't supposed to have a game, I'm just excited about that. And one thing that I like is the distribution of points on our team. I like. I was just saying over to 36 points. What I don't like are the turnovers. We got to find a way to cut them down. Everybody's trying to make a play. I was just getting on her agents. I see she has 5 turnovers. A lot of times she's being, too quick trying to get her teammates involved. She should have taken a few of those shots. But overall, I'm glad we got a win. I'm glad we got a game in. And some more film to watch it get better.
Yeah, you mentioned Ennis. She had 5 turnovers. She had 7 assists in the game. Taylor also got into the game as well. So some players maybe that hadn't gotten as much playing time able to get some out of time.
Yeah, I'm so thankful. I was patient and someone doing this climate to the game. To our team, and I'm just thankful that we got Lavasi. She works hard. It's real coachable. Great attitude, and paid off today. As I was saying, adding her, she give me more confidence for the next game to give her a call. Jada Smith also still trying to get her, adjusted to Lady Yankee basketball. That's what we talk about. But, this game, that's what it's been. So I know that we're going to see who can do what.
Coach, talk to us about the consistency of the high top.
Man, she's still a freshman though, so she, I was telling my staff, man, because I was getting on about some basketball things and reads and all that stuff, and I go to halftime. I'm like, oh, she's 4 for 5. She has 11 points, you know what I'm saying? But DT is just, she's a great kid, she's coachable, great attitude, and I think everything that she's doing right now is because she's making mistakes, but then she's making up for it. Like, she'll turn the ball over, but then she's hustling back and getting it back. She make a bad shot, but then she followed the shot and getting the board as well. So I'm just thankful that she's our family we have for the next 4 or 5 years.
16.5 assists for her 6 steals also. What do you take away from this game going into conference play Saturday and Sunday at South Carolina?
Yeah, we have that. And that's one thing that I've talked to our team. Like, I've stacked our go-teams, our starters, and I've second and third people off the bench. And then, 9 on down, I put them on the blue team. They're getting the shit out of like guys. They're getting like 72 to 12. But I'm telling you right now, like, you have the opportunity right now to play with some of the best players in the conference on this team. If you're working hard, it's going to prepare you for that second day. Because Jalen Jones is going to play 30 minutes on Saturday, 30 minutes on Sunday. I think we all can agree to that. And somebody else has to do all those minutes. Man, Shayla Nelson, how about her? Like, I didn't know Shayla had this type of gear to her. She got a great feel for the game. Trey down, got her body great. I'm just excited about the type of basketball she's playing right now.
Well, good luck, of course, Coach Robinson. We'll see you in South Carolina State in Orangeburg, I should say, Saturday.
Absolutely. Take care.
Shakura Robinson, the head women's basketball coach here at North Carolina A&T. The Aggies come away with the 102-36 victory. Walter, your thoughts and any last words?
Like I said, I just think the execution was great. I think the effort was great because they played hard for 40 minutes. I think, as Coach said, that's the biggest takeaway for him. He's going to be happy with that.
6 players in double figures led by Danger Winners, who had 21 points in the ballgame as North Carolina A&T defeats Averett 102-36. Our next broadcast of A&T basketball will take place on Saturday, going to be in Orangeburg, as the Lady Aggies going to take on South Carolina State. Will come on with that pregame show on Saturday, beginning at 1:45 p.m. Thank you to our great A&T crew for this great broadcast. For Walter Johnson, I'm Don. We're saying so long for now. From Florence on to the Maryland campus of North Carolina A&T, your final score. A&T 102, A&T 136. You've been watching A&T basketball. NCAT
We are
Like,
we're clear.